About $9 billion will be coming to the state of Connecticut through the COVID relief bill. That money is going to things like local restaurants, local business, transportation, education, mental health, and even directly to you. Senator Richard Blumenthal and Chris Murphy say that they wish this could have got done sooner and say that there's still a lot more work to be done.
This is a really significant piece of legislation. It is not perfect, but it is going to be a game changer for our efforts in Connecticut to turn the corner on coronavirus.
Turning the corner on the coronavirus pandemic was the goal of the COVID-19 relief bill just passed by Congress. The bill took longer than Senators Richard Blumenthal and Chris Murphy would have liked, but they say it is a start.
This money coming to Connecticut and coming to Connecticut families that are in really dire need this holiday season, it's going to save lives.
The bill will send $9 billion to Connecticut in a number of different ways. Of that, $81 million will go to education, particularly elementary schools and special education, in hopes of providing more resources and staff. They hope the same will be done with the $25 million going to mental health facilities. Local businesses, in particular restaurants, are seeing more aid from the revamped PPP loan. There is now 3.5 times more financial protections, and you can apply for the loan a second time.
Really important, especially in a cold weather state where restaurants are going to have a hard time getting customers through the door.
Stimulus checks are also on their way. Individuals will receive $600 checks, while a family of four could get $2,400. They project that this will put a $1.6 billion boost to Connecticut's local economy.
And it will be in people's pockets within days.
But will people have the confidence to go out and spend that money? Senator Blumenthal believes this relief, in conjunction with additional funding for vaccine distribution and the promise of a second relief bill, could do just that.
Next one has to come right on its heels, because small businesses, families, communities will all need another shot in the arm economically for them to survive.
Senator Blumenthal says that this is just the start. It's even a down payment on even more relief coming. He is putting a deadline on getting a second deal done in the next 11 weeks. That's the same time that the unemployment benefits of this bill will run out. In Hartford, Dave Puglisi, Fox 61 News.